I'm Hondario, and this is my audience member, and this is my informative speech. When people think about history makers, civil rights wise, people think of Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks. Those people are definitely history makers, but not every person who changes history is a household name. Sometimes history is made by someone just serving their local community and breaking barriers. One of those people is Ron Oden. I chose Ron Oden because before this, I had never heard of him before. The more I learned about him, the more I realized how much an impact one person can make on a community. Today, I want to tell you about Ron Oden's background, what made him historically significant, and the legacy he has today. Ron Oden wasn't like most politicians. He wasn't born into politics. He was born on March 21st, 1950, in Detroit, Michigan. He later moved to Los Angeles as that's where he grew up. According to the 2017 Reference.org biography of Ron Oden, he earned degrees in history, sociology, theology, and ethnic studies before becoming an ordained Seventh-day Adventist minister, eventually moving to Palm Springs in 1990 to teach sociology at College of the Desert before deciding to enter public service. At the time, America was still dealing with many effects of the Civil Rights Movement. Opportunities for African Americans had definitely expanded and grown, but discrimination definitely still existed. On top of that, openly gay politicians were extremely rare. Ron Oden would eventually face challenges because he was both black and openly gay. Instead of letting those obstacles stop him, he focused on helping his community. His concerns about education and social issues inspired him to run for office in Palm Springs, where he was elected to city council in 1995. His education, faith, and desire to help people helped shape the leader he would become. Ron Oden's biggest accomplishment came in 2003 when he ran for mayor for Palm Springs. According to journalist Ellen Wright in the 2003 December issue of Lesbian News, Ron Oden won with a 51.3% win vote, becoming the nation's first openly gay and black mayor. That election wasn't just important because he won. It represented a major step forward in representation and equality. The December 2003 issue of Advocate also reported that Oden's victory stood out among elections across the nation because Palm Springs also elected additional LGBTQ plus officials, creating the city's first LGBTQ plus majority on the city council. As a mayor, Ron Oden focused on making Palm Springs more welcome for businesses while also supporting diversity and inclusion. During his time in office, the city experienced economic growth, infrastructure improvements, and increased attention from around the world. His election showed people that leadership should be based on qualifications and character rather than race or sexual orientation. Although Ron Oden's time as mayor eventually came to an end, his influence definitely didn't. In a February 2004 interview with The Advocate, Ron Oden explained what he hoped future generations would understand when he said, quote, "We are Americans. We are part of this country by blood, by effort, and by history. We have the responsibility and the privilege to participate in every level of government." I think that quote sums up his entire career. He believed that everyone deserves the opportunity to serve their community, no matter their background. His commitment to public service continues today. According to a 2026 article from Urban Palm Springs, Ron Oden now serves as chair of the College of the Desert Board of Trustees, where he continues to promote educational opportunity and equity throughout the Coachella Valley. Even years after serving as mayor, he's still working to improve his community through education and leadership. His influence can also be seen in Palm Springs today. In a 2017 Los Angeles Times article, Ron Odin reflected on his historic election by saying, "I am proud of the citizens of our city who looked beyond the surface and asked, is this person qualified?" I think that's one of the biggest reasons why his story matters. People looked past labels and focused on his ability to lead. Today, I introduced you to someone many people have never heard of before, but someone who truly changed history. We learned about Ron Odin's background, how he became the first openly gay African American mayor in the United States, and how his leadership continues to influence education and public service today. Ron Odin's story reminds us that history isn't made by people whose names appear in history books. Sometimes it's made by local leaders who choose to serve others, break barriers, and open doors for the next generation. Thank you.